Hi. Hi. Welcome to our live stream. I, Xena, and I, Gabrielle here, and we haven't done a live stream since, well, sometime last month, which had been some time. Yeah, and Xena said, sorry for clearing my throat right there. It hasn't been since the last month that we did a live stream. And I know we're not gonna and I know we're not going to get a lot of folks watching our live stream since we don't have a lot of followers. So we know we're not going to get a lot of folks watching. You know? And why did I choose to want to do a live stream? Because I haven't done one since last month. And most of our live streams only go back to 27 between the end of 25th between YL, the 26th between YL when we're doing Google Hangout before that. So anyway, I know that sorry, clear my throat out there. That there might be some gatekeeping in the Xena Fighter Elder Legion or Xena Fighter Queenling followership. Well, I have met some gatekeeping, sadly, but it's seen it come out of Twitter or Gil. You know what we're talking about? Folks that folks who don't like how you show play. Folks that say, "Oh, you're not show playing the way that I want you to show play. You're not taking it earnest like I am." You know, folks making up stuff about you when there isn't any truth to it. You know, folks thinking that they have the right to choose, the right to say who is welcomed in the followership and who is not, who's saying the right things and doing the right things, you know. So, yeah. So I clear my throat and I don't know what I'm doing that for. So anyway, that's what's been going on. Gatekeeping. Well, that's in the past, but it was a thing on Twitter or Gale. Or they would just, hush and lock you for no ground's sake and why, you know. Well, Gabrielle said, well, sorry about that. At the end of the day, Mother, what some folks got to worry about, you know, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to. Shit. Oh, I thought that was on, but I guess it's not. I'm going to have to put this in the window, you know, and have that run, and then take and then block some of the light coming in the room, but it is what it is. Well, yeah, Gabrielle said that's how they would gatekeep, you know. Or don't forget the good doer worshiping of Lucille Lawless. That's what they would do. Or I should call her Lucille Tappert. But she likes to be casted as Lawless, but she stopped working that kin name and she stopped working that kin name between 98 YL. And everyone, not everyone, but some folks in the Xena followership, at least on Gil, they good to her worship her. They do. They believe she can't do any wrong. You know, they, everything she says, they believe. Everything she does, they say it's for the greater good. You know, now, and a lot of folks out there seen and and sadly, they seem to gatekeep on that and Xena think, oh, how dare you scathe Lucille Tappert? How dare you say she's wrong? Well, she's woman-like. She's sinful. She makes mistakes like everyone. She can be scathed like everyone. And I think that you folks who are good to her worshiping her need to stop it. All right? Don't go around and say that she can't do any wrongs, because yes, in this world, folks can do wrong. Even if she's a show player that you like so much. You know? She's always bitching about something, you know. She can't keep her mouth shut. Either she's always bitching about something never, you know, it is what it is. But her followership, good to her, worships her. And you think she done anything to stop that from happening? No. So yeah. There's a lot of gatekeeping in the Xena fighter Elder Legion or Xena fighter Queenling followership, mostly on Gil these days. How do they gatekeep? Well, they'll either say, "Oh, you're not show playing the right way. That you're not writing. I don't like the way you write or show play. Oh, you're not taking the self earnest. You're not taking it earnest. Oh, how dare you not? How dare you not good to or worship Lucille Tappert? You know, that's the things that they do, and they want to gatekeep. We got someone here. It says, "Hi, Xena. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Repo Man." Or guess that's what his handle is. Yeah, Xena said, I guess that's his handle. So, yeah. You missed a lot of our YouTube live stream. The beginning was us talking about the gatekeeping and the Xena fighter Aldeline, I guess, or Aldeline followership on Gil. Clearing my throat many times, which I don't know what's going on with that. And since I haven't made a live stream since sometime like last month, I thought it was about a good time to do one. Now, all right. So a lot of folks always ask me, how do I feel about my show not getting any, not starting up again, not getting a new maker, a new tape? Well, I was angry at the time, but now I just gotta let it go, because it's just never gonna happen. Getting angry over every other show or film or play getting a new maker, a new take, and you're not, just got to get over it. You know, it is what it is. So if anyone happens to be in a Xena fighter Elder Legion or Xena fighter Queenling followership and you're gatekeeping, stop it. You know, you're not greater than anyone else for gatekeeping. And I don't care, you know. And if you're good to her worshiping Lucille Tappert, you need to stop it. All right? And if that puts me in that blacklists me from the Xena fighter Eldeline followership, then all Elder Legion followership, then oh well, it is what it is. I wasn't going to meet their standards anyway. So, yeah. As you can tell, I no longer have any onlook for the show player who played me. I have no onlook for Lucille Ryan, Lucille Lawless, Lucille Tappert. You know why? And it has nothing to do with the good doer worship. She has nothing to do with that. It had to do when she said something. She goes, oh, all my kids are grown up. They don't need me anymore. And that's when I didn't like that. Because, yeah, when your kids grow up, they might not need you as much as they once did. But your kids will always need you, and you always need them in some way. So I didn't like that. And that's when I said I had enough. And that's when I hushed and locked her. So I don't have to really deal with any more of that anymore. You know, that's when I lost whatever on look I may have had for her. You know, and I don't really think she cares if she lost any on. I don't really think she cares if she gets or loses on look from anyone. Well, I don't really care either. And sadly, when you're on Twitter or Gil and you're in the Xena fighter Elder Legion, Elderline, Norwegian or Elder Legion uh, followership, you'll be gatekeeped. Like, oh, you're not show playing or writing. You don't do it the way I want you to do it. You're not taking it earnest. Oh, you have to good to her worship Lucille Lawless. And if you don't good to her, Lucille tap her. Yeah. Or just being hushed and locked for no ground sake and why. I know that was all 29 between YL shit that was going on, and 29 between YL shit back when Twitter let you or Gil let you make more than one reckoning. Now you can't anymore. Now, if you try to make it, if you seek to make it, you'll have to answer a whole bunch of things, and even if you answer them right, it'll say, "Oh, sorry, can't make this reckoning." So it's like, how the hell do folks who are new to the website make a reckoning and never made one before? Well, forget about it. I guess you can't. And if you already have a reckoning, you can't make another one. The website is broken in that way. So, no, I don't have a Twitter or a Gil anymore. Well, Gabrielle, so if you can, if you hear that, that's the wind maker in our window over there. Which, if you can hear it or not, that's what's going on in this film right now. I mean, it's got to take it out now. There goes my staff. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Yeah, we had 3 watchers. Now 3 onlookers, down to 2, 1 thumb up. You might ask yourself, do we get any you might say, is there any gatekeeping on YouTube or Uway or Uho or Uside? No, not that I know of. And if there is, well, I handle it. It's just hush and lock. Just like, you know. And everyone's like, they're like, well, Gabrielle, why do you and your mother do all these things on YouTube? Because no one else is doing it. No one else in the Xena fighter Elderlegion followership isn't doing it. Yeah, there's clothing or self play. Yeah, but no one's doing it with the dolls. So we felt we were the only ones to do it. And we've been doing it since 24 between YL, and no one else has stepped forward to do it. I guess no one else is bold enough or fearless enough to do it, I would guess. Well, I guess you're right about that, Gabrielle. That might be my guess. Hi, Xena. Hi, Gabrielle. Guess what? You're right. We were right about what? Yeah. What were we right about? What, the gatekeeping that goes on in the followerships? Or that no one is bold or fearless enough to do what we've been doing since 24 between YL on here? Well, anyway, it is what it is, I guess. We got 4 watchers, 4 onlookers, 4 seers, 4 watchers. Great. It said both. Yeah. And I guess if you're one of those folks that's into gatekeeping, you might say, oh no, Xena Elder Legion or Xena Fighter Queenling is being besmirched. They're not. They're going to gatekeep. Everything he says and does is wrong. How dare he not? How dare he not do it the way the show was, or whatever their belief is? Now I gotta go clean my glasses off. Hi Xena. Hi Gabrielle. Welcome to our YouTube live stream. You know. Well, gatekeeping is when you have some folks in a followership, whatever that followership need be, and then they go around and they believe that they have the right to uphold these laws or oversights in their mind. They think they have the right to say who can and cannot talk about it, what they do, what they say. Oh, I'm saying the right things and I do the right things, but you're not, you know, and then think that you're not taking it, that you're not being, whatever. It says, yeah. Oh, still on my glasses. Shit. And I thought I cleaned them off. But I'm just going to most likely just stop talking about that and talk about something else. Because unless you folks want to keep on hearing about it, I mean, not really much you can do about it. It's greater to be free. Yeah, I guess it is greater to be free. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so yeah, when we started this in 24 between YL, we thought that we would get a lot of followers. We thought our films, our uploads, our lives will get a lot of watching, and some have and some have not. And once again, it might have to do with, I don't know what it has to do with. Look at it this way, mother. You know, we might be the only ones that do this. No one else doing it. Yeah, I guess so. So, sorry for clearing my throat there. Well, sorry for clearing my throat there whenever I was doing there. So anyway, everybody, so yeah, the film so well, my mother here, well, she made a film. It was on Saturday or Star Day. It was her and Cobra Commander, or I guess Snakehead or Snake Leader. Go watch that one if you want to. That's what we upload. It's one of our uploads. Sorry for that burp, but we don't, and some folks might say, I don't know. Oh, God, it's going. Well, just forgetting what to talk. Oh, that there might be someone out there that might go into the belief that might not like, folks who like to skim and cut out their film, and all that. Well, we don't do any of that. So what you see is what you get. Oh, I think we like the way we do our films. I think it's, good. And it might be true. We don't get a lot of folks watching our work. We don't get a lot of folks watching our uploads or our lives. Everyone has a belief to why that is. Some folks think, oh, because you're not give. Some folks think because you didn't give it a cool name, you didn't write every single thing you said and did, and you didn't hashtag every single thing you said and did, or whatever the fuck. You didn't pick the right likeness, the wrong time, wrong month, wrong year, all kinds of little forgivenesses they come up with. And I just come up with the belief that, two folks doing things with dolls just isn't really, that beloved and its followership, I guess. But we still like our work. And we always will like our work. Yeah, well, some do and some don't. One thing we don't do is we don't do shorts. Because we cannot do shorts, Mother. We don't have a wise wireless far speaker. And as of right now, you can't do shorts on a Reckoner. Neither a board top or a middle top. I wish they would make you do it. But I guess doing uploads and lives is probably a good thing, yeah. Well, they ain't called podcasting. Oh, yeah, Xena says. So, anyway, you're right, Gabrielle. So, on YouTube, there's a thing called podcasting. But I guess it has to do with making a film out of all your playlists. And we don't go around and playlist all of our uploads and our lives, so that's not going to work. So, as you know, there are a lot of folks like to ask me, oh, Xena, when was the last time you ever wrestled in a toy wrestling gathering? About months ago. I wrestled a Miz. All right. I've been in the TWF toy wrestling gathering since between 99 YL. The 7th month at that point time. At the time, all the Xena dolls we ever got either came from Ames or Amazon, or I guess you could say Strong Woman, or I guess you'd say Fighter Woman, or some came from Game Again, but that's about it. And that one Xena doll I wanted to get, but sadly I can't afford it, is that one Xena doll they made from Sins of the Past where, it grabs its sword. It's on Walmart's website, but it's worth way too much more than what my gift sheet would go for it. But So anyway, it goes. Well, thank you for liking my films. Thank you for liking my films. And you know what Xena said? There are other folks. You know what irks me? Is that there were so many other dolls that could have been made from Heracles' show and my show that never got made. I mean, what about Chalkster? Come on. You truly believe he should have gotten a doll? Yes, some folks liked him, some folks didn't like him, but I think he should have gotten a doll. And it's weird about how so many other folks never got dolls. Like, well, Alti never got one. Geisis Julius Caesar never got one. Oh, yeah. We all know that Aphrodite never got one. Livia / Eve. Now, those would have been two good dolls right there. Eli, we call him Jesus. That would have been a good one, too. I mean, it would have been, yeah, but it's funny. It's like Heracles' side got more dolls made than my side, and what's the forgiveness is? Oh, they didn't sell enough. They're like, if we make these dolls, who's gonna gather them and play with them and show them off. You know? And they're like so many other dolls that they could have made, but they didn't. You know? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean, Mother. And here's a little thing. Toy Biz isn't always known great for how having their dolls hold staffs and swords. They're not really good at that. I had to have film hold this to my boot, and it keeps falling out of my hands sometimes. And you're like, oh well, Gabrielle, weren't you yelling like that from like following 2 to about half of following 4? Yeah. You want me to show you my sword? I could do that. Better enough, Gabrielle. They're probably more bigger than you are. Hey! Well, it's true. Your hair is going over yourself again, Mother. Oh, fuck. Come on. But guess what? Today, Joxer will show up. Alright, I know it's no Toy Biz doll or anything, but it is some doll that we got who will be the steadholder, will be him. We will get another doll someday that we will pass off as him. But as of right now, he's going to come on now for the first time. And keep in mind, it isn't a doll that we made. We're not that crafting. And it is no Toy Biz doll. Oh, forgive us, Marvel Toys, because Toy Biz got bought by Marvel, got bought by Disney. So let's bring him on. Oh. Hey, Xena. Well, Joxer, what brings you? They never made my true doll. You know, Toy Biz never made my true doll, and some folks spent a lot of time hating on me when I was on the show. Yeah, they did, Xena says. I wonder why. I don't know why either. Yeah, you see, I got myself growing a mustache now. It's not fake. Well, Joxer, does that sword come out? No. Yeah. Well, I'm just happy we finally get to see you. Yeah, I finally got a doll offshoot of myself. Hey, where's Gabrielle at? Oh, she's around. She's around. Oh, Joxer, there you are. Hi, Gabrielle. I know it's been some time. Toy Biz never made a doll, and they had a deal with the Heracles and Xena dolls from 9 between 98 YL to 9 between 99 YL. Never made my toy. I don't know why they did not. I don't know, Joxer says. Probably because there were folks in the Xena followership back in the day that didn't like me. I wonder why. Well, what's not to like about me? Yeah. I mean, Joxer, you and Ernest are always, big in all of our sagas and tales. Yeah. That's what they call me for. I just want to say, Gabrielle, what happened to your staff? Oh, over the years I was playing around. I was playing around with it one day, and then it broke because it was made bent, and I thought I could straighten it. And over sticky ooze didn't work. So then I had to use sticky film. You know? Well, you know what? Uh-huh. You still know how that song goes, don't you? Yeah, at least Ernest and you don't fight over that song. Yeah, what song we talking about? It's a good song. It goes, Joxer the mighty, he runs through the countryside, never needs a stead to hide. With Gabby with his sidekick, playing a little stick, writing songs and singing songs. That's enough. Look, we're happy you're here, Joxer. We truly are. But I don't think anybody wants to hear your song. They want to hear my song. First off, take country out and put land in. Mostly all that would be all English words right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't like my song. You don't think that, oh, well, you know what? At least my song is more greater than Ernest's song. Look, Ernest didn't make that song up. And he doesn't have a fight over that song. Oh, you're right about that. And you know, Joxer, I'm sorry that Toy Biz never made your doll back in the day. Never made my doll back in the day, right? Well, what do I have to say about folks that didn't make my doll back in the day? Why you not make my doll back in the day? Why did Joxer the Mighty not get a doll made back in the day? Man, I don't understand it. All right, I gotta go now. See you all around. Yes, folks, that is Joxer. All right, it's not a Toy Biz one, but it's whoever going at him, right? Yes, folks, you got to see Joxer for the first time ever. You missed it. Yeah, that's taking time away from our life, Gabrielle, so we never get back. And my staff won't keep on my foot. You mean keeping your foot and keeping your hand. You got to see Joxer, everyone. I don't think anyone else is ever going to. I don't think they're ever going to make a Joxer the Mighty doll. Yeah, just like I don't think they're going to do that, Gabrielle says. Oh, my staff won't keep in my hand now. What a bunch of bullshit. Come on. Gabrielle, what's going on? The staff will not keep in my arm. And the sticky film is not keeping it instead. You want to wrap? Oh, I already wrapped my foot up, and do I need to bind my hand in it now too? Well, anyway, you got to see Joxer, folks, for the first time ever on our YouTube here. First time. I don't think anyone else is going to. And if someone says, "Oh, but that's not Joxer," they never made a Joxer doll. You're right. They never made a Joxer doll. Toy Biz never did. No one never did. So yeah, I was glad to get someone that looked kind of like him a bit. You know. Oh, sorry about that. Gabrielle says. And I just want to tell everybody, what did you think about that? No, not about my burp, because I'm sorry for that. Not that. But having Joxer on our YouTube live stream. All right, it's not the true one, but Toy Biz never made a true one. So you got to go what you got. And if I hear someone in the followership saying they never made a Joxer doll, Toy Biz never made one, how dare you pass one off as one? Yeah, well, I don't even got to worry about those folks in the followership, do we? No, I guess we don't, Xena. At the day, Gabrielle, we don't really meet the standards of those folks in the followership and probably never will. You know, we had 5 onlookers, now we're down to 3, 1 thumb up. And you think we'd be getting more folks writing things, but I guess not. Guess they don't got nothing to say. You know what I think happened? Tell me, Gabrielle, what do you think happened? I think when Joxer came on and did what he did, I think it ran off everyone. Gabrielle, that's a mean thing to say. Joxer had nothing to do with who is or is not watching our live stream. Now you need to say you're sorry, not only to me, but to him. Say you're sorry to your brother. All right? Because since Joxer and Ernest never did anything wrong, and it's the first time he ever showed up. Now, who knows where that fifth onlooker, seer, or watcher went to? I guess not. You want us to bring Ernest on next, Mother, since we had Joxer on? Well, we got to think about that. You know? Oh, shut up, loudmouth. I'm sorry, Gabrielle says. Yeah, you're sorry. You're always a loudmouth, Gabrielle. You always got those real loud yawns all the time. Well, I can't help it. I yawn. You yawn too, Mother. Yeah, I'm loud like a loudmouth like you. Well, you think anyone else is going to come on our YouTube live stream? I don't know. Come on our live stream? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is good as mine. How long are we going to do this for? I don't know how long we're going to do this for. I really didn't think that through. Oh, there we go. We only got two. Well, yeah, now we're down to having two now. That lovely bug or flaw in the website that makes you lose follower, makes you lose watchers or onlookers or seers when you have a live stream. When you get followers, it makes you lose them and then you get them back. And it's probably not as worth, feedbacking them about it because it's going to keep on happening. All right, I guess we'll bring Ernest on next. Oh, shit. There we go. Shit. All right. Well, I understand. Shift around. They want to see the flying ring. I don't bloody give a fuck what they want to bloody see. All right. So, Ernest, here you are. Well, I heard Joxer was on here. Yes, Ernest, your brother Joxer was on this YouTube live. He was on the live stream. I missed it. Well, Ernest, I tell you what, he's still going on about his song, about how he thinks you're fighting him when it comes to his song and all. Now, why would Joxer go on that belief? I didn't make up that song. Hi, Ernest. Hi. I didn't make up that song for my film Ernest Rides Again. I didn't make up There Once Was a Man Named Royal. I didn't make that song up. You're telling me Joxer is still going on and on like I made the song and now he has to fight me on it? Yeah, that's his thing. Well, one time Xena said I had a poll on my fairway who was more dumb. It said Ernest P. Worrell or Joxer the Mighty. And folks said Joxer was more dumb. Hey, that's not right. Why would you even put that out there? Who was more dumb? No, I wasn't saying you and Joxer were dumb, but I was just asking what folks thought. Well, I am not. Oh, Ernest. I'm sorry, Gabrielle. I'm going to knock you over like that. Uh. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Ernest. It's good to see you. Good to see you, too. I understand that that Joxer was on a YouTube live stream. Yeah, he was. All right, it wasn't a Toy Biz doll, because Toy Biz never made a doll out of his. No, it never did. Oh, sorry for that burp. Yeah, it's forgiven. We've been clearing our throat and burping for most of this live, so who really cares by now? Yeah. I mean, truly, Gabrielle, who's going to care? Someone's going to say, I don't like the film because they were clearing their throat and burping too much. I think I'm going to have to unfollow. Yeah, like at the end of the day, who really cares about that? You know, like who really cares about that? I don't. I wouldn't care about that much either, you know. But I am happy that Joxer got to be on her live for the first time, even though Toy Biz never made his doll, and I feel sorry for that. Why do you feel sorry about it, Ernest? Because I thought they would have made it. And everybody probably thought I was a steadholder or something, which I say I am not. Well, I gotta be going now. Bye. Well, you got to see. Shit. Well, you got to see. You got to see Joxer. You got to see Ernest. I hope both you folks are happy. Everybody watching it was happy to see Ernest and Joxer. You know, for some folks, it's not a big deal because we have had an Ernest P. Worrell doll since 2011 YL, and Toy Biz never made a Joxer doll, so it is what it is. Well, I don't know if we're going to get anyone else watching our live stream or not. What's watching our live stream or not though? We had 5. We're only down to 2. 2 thumbs up. 2 folks watching now. Well, it looks like we might have to end this live stream now if no one else is going to come on and say anything though. And I know in the past when you first started doing lives, this would have started around 28 between YL. We started doing these real long lives, when and even before that, we did Google Hangout, but that was only to get films on YouTube when YouTube took the web shooter tool away. So we worked that tool just to make films until we could start doing uploads again. Sorry for, looks like we're going to have to we're going to say, all right, looks like going to be this YouTube live stream's coming to a close, to end now. So if you like this film, follow us over here at Xena Melinda Pappas. What's the other film I made yesterday when I fought Cobra Commander or Snake Leader or Snakehead or whatever the English word would be for him? I, Xena Pappas, or Xena Fighter Elder Legion, or Xena Fighter Queenling, and I, Gabrielle or Gabrielle Keviton. We'll see you later. Bye. Oh, and you leave me, Gabrielle, to end my live stream. It said, bye, Xena. Bye, Gabrielle. Bye.